Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. So in today's video, like I said, like in the title, we're going to do another horse battle. This time we're actually going to do the Ardennes versus the Andalusian. So overall, two pretty cool horses as well. Two pretty strong built horses as well. So for the Ardennes, we're using the Strawberry Roan, and for the Andalusian, we're using the Rose Grey. So first we're going to do the Ardennes, as you can see right here. The Ardennes is a really strong build. Also one of the biggest horses in the game. Not the biggest, but one of the biggest horses in the game. So his stats are he's actually a war type with standard handling, and his stats are 7 health, 5 stamina, 3 speed and 3 acceleration. And you can pick this up at the Warhorse stable after chapter 6 for around $450. So overall I think this is a really good price for this horse. Definitely a cool horse to ride with, strongly built and stuff. So I think, to be honest, I used this pre-order one a long time, until they actually, I think pretty much till the end of the chapters. But overall, a really cool horse. So now we're gonna do the Andalusian. For the Andalusian, we're actually taking the Rose Grey Andalusian, and this is actually I wasn't sure about this horse because he's kind of cool looking as well, but I definitely think the Ardennes is a lot better built than this one. Overall, a pretty cool horse as well. So the Rose Grey is a war type with standard handling, and his stats are actually the same. So they're 7 health, 5 stamina, 3 speed and 3 acceleration. And you can also pick this up at the Warhorse stable for around $440. So overall, that's $10 less than you can buy the Ardennes with. So that's all up to you guys if you want to spend that 10 extra bucks to get him. So round 1 is going to be stamina. Again, we're going to put them through a very simple test. We're going to see which one actually, drives the longest or rides the longest without bucking me off. Again, I try to start them together, so you can see probably the same start as well. So we're going to see which one actually does best without bucking me off as soon as possible. So they're doing pretty well right now, They're not actually in trouble. They're pretty decent riding as of now. So we're not far away there. So here you're actually both struggling to keep up. As you can see, they're pretty much on the same level, on the same speed as well. And like you can see, they're actually in a little bit of trouble as of right now. Actually, both of them, I think this is a decent amount of actually, riding them. But again, level 1, so you can definitely level up and be better. So as you can see, they're slowing down here both as well, and again they're trying to kick me off. I think they were pretty much on the same level as of speed, and when they tried to buck me off, so I think they both did very well. So round 2 is going to be speed. Again, we're going to put them to a very simple test. We're going to just make them sprint as fast as possible, and then we'll see which one actually finishes first. So again, I try to start them the same speed or the same line. But as you can see, the Andalusian actually started a lot slower. I was actually smashing my button already, but he started a little bit slower, so we'll see what happens here. So I actually have to put it in slow-mo right here to see which one wins, but I definitely think the Ardennes wins this round. You can definitely, play it back and even put it in more slow-mo so you can see by yourself, but I definitely think the Ardennes wins a little bit. But yeah, so round 3 is going to be stableness. Again, we're going to put them to a simple test. First off, we're going to shoot with my revolver very close to them. We want to see how they react to the revolver sound. So that was pretty decent, you know, he didn't move that well, or didn't move that much actually, just lifted up his first two feet and stuff like that. So overall, pretty decent. As you can see, it started a little bit agitating right here, but I definitely think he did very well. He didn't run away, which is probably the best thing, that they stay here and they don't run away. But again, he's moving like his hooves and stuff like that, so his front two hooves are actually moving. And as you can see with the rifle, he actually started to jump a little bit, or you know, whatever that's called. But I think he did I don't think he did very well, because the Turkmen actually did a lot better. But I think they did decent. You know, they didn't run away, which is probably the most important thing of this round. You know, they don't run away and they don't try to buck you off. So he was very calm when I shot him actually on the back of him. Again, his front two hooves were moving. I definitely think he did really well, you know, he didn't kick me over, stuff like that, so pretty decent overall. So now we're gonna do it again with the Andalusian. Again, he moves his two front hooves into, I don't know, but overall, it didn't run away as the first shots were there. So overall, really good for now. And actually, it didn't seem to move with the repeater actually, so now he's starting to get a little bit agitated. But I definitely think with the repeater, I definitely think the Andalusian won, because the Ardennes definitely, you know, was a little bit more skittish at the first shots. Again, the front two hooves. Now he kicks a little bit agitated over there. Again, a little bit agitated, you know, trying to move and stuff like that, but he didn't run away, which is very important, that they don't run away. So now let's get on the back of him and shoot as well.
Okay, Missy.
So I definitely think the Andalusian won the revolver round, because the Ardennes actually started to move right away, and the Andalusian, it took a little bit more shots to actually get him moving. So I definitely think the Andalusian won the round, where you sit on his back and shoot from there. So overall, pretty cool. So now we're gonna test some crocodiles. I was actually surprised by how they reacted to crocodiles. As you can see, they didn't allow me to get any closer to them, and here I didn't move anything, and they actually bucked me off right away. So I tried to call him back. He actually came back. That was pretty cool, good actually, that he came back right away. But there were again some crocodiles in the water. You can see a little snake over here, but he didn't let me come closer. As you can see, he rides away. I tried to go into the middle of them, and then again, he didn't let me go any closer. So here it bucked me off again. I actually didn't do anything this time. He didn't allow me to move, so that was pretty bad. So overall, I think he did not that well. I definitely would have liked to stay longer on my horses. But yeah, let's go to the Andalusian. Again, the Andalusian didn't let me come any closer. And he bucked me off right here. So I tried to call him back, he didn't come back immediately. I had to whistle a couple times before he actually came back. As you can see, he tried to run away, but eventually he stood still. And here's my other horse coming. But yeah. So again, I think we're gonna try it one more time, and then we're gonna see what happens. So again, he didn't allow me to get closer, and that's when they do that. So I wasn't able to do right away, he just bucked me off right away. So I think they both didn't do well. So let's try some wolves. I'm hoping the wolves are better than the crocodiles, because the crocodiles were kind of disappointing, to be honest. They're both war horses, so I expected a little bit better from them. You can see the wolves are coming as well. And I wasn't actually doing anything right away here. So I think that was very, he didn't let me move. I was standing there still, I couldn't move, he didn't let me move. So, but it took a while to bug me off. So that's pretty decent, you know. You're able to shoot him if you use your dead eye. You're definitely able to shoot him before he bugs you off. So here I try to run away. I try to get a little bit closer, and you know, that's when this happens. Again, it bugged me off right away. But I think the first contact with the wolves is definitely the most important, because that's the chance you actually get to shoot him. Because otherwise, you know, you're not gonna stay that long around wolves without shooting them. So, and here actually let me rode away, which I thought was decent. But then again, he bugged me off while there actually were no wolves in the area. So I think he did not great, but I definitely think he did decent, because you know, the first contact with the wolves it took a while to bug me off. So I think that's pretty important. You know, I was definitely able to shoot him before he bugged me off. So the Andalusian again. So there are the wolves again. The wolves are actually mostly always here. Yeah. So as you can see, he actually bugged me off right away. I wasn't able to move or anything. So I definitely think Ardennes on the first contact did a lot better than the Andalusian. But then here he stands still in the middle of them, he didn't run away, which I thought was pretty decent, but again he bugged me off right away. So I definitely think the Ardennes had a lot more time to actually run away a little bit and then come back to me. And then actually he bugged me off, but again, I think the Ardennes actually did a little bit better, because right here I wasn't able to get up. But yeah, I definitely think the Ardennes did a lot better than the Andalusian, so I definitely give this round to the Andalusian. I ended up dying right there because he didn't come back as well. So I definitely think the Ardennes is the better horse. I thought the Ardennes was a little bit faster, and I think the Ardennes is a little bit better with the wolves and the stableness and stuff like that. So you guys, it's up to you if you know which one you pick, and I hope to see you all in my next video, guys. See you later.